So I got the house done. There's the 5-foot tree. I scaled back a little bit this year. I don't know if anybody can tell. Didn't have to change out my pillows because those are the pillows I use even in the summer. Need a new strand of lights up here. There's lights back there, but they're not as bright as they used to be. And this is where I always put my winter village, and this is where I put, first time ever to have a fall village. So I have the 4 trees that I was gifted, and then I ordered these 3 buildings. It was a set, a market, house, and a barn. I ordered this grass. It's not really green. It's got some brown in it to look fall-like. The village set was 10 pieces. It said 11, but one was missing. But it came with the scarecrow, the man with the pumpkin, the lady, the apple cider. I actually had to write it myself, and it was this way, but I needed it to point that way because that's where the pumpkin patch is. And then it came with the turkey and the hay bales. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and 1 tree. And it came with a well, but we didn't get the well. I don't know what happened. It was a water pump. Anyway, I ordered these little haystacks with the lights on the top from Amazon. I ordered 6 of these little trees from Amazon. I ordered the pumpkins and the hay bales from Amazon, and the little bushels of apples. Red apples and Granny Smith. And the little truck. They're carrying pumpkins to put in the truck. They're working in the pumpkin patch. And then you can see the road, so if the truck was going to pull out, it would just come right down the road and go away. Maybe drop off some pumpkins at the store. Anyway, I think it looks really cute. I found this backdrop on, it's actually long. It's 3 by 5. So 3 was perfect. I didn't need 5, so it's actually folded in half. The bottom part is a road, I believe, but it was too much orange. I wanted some of that blue to shine through from the sky, so I liked it like that. Anyway, lights above that. I've got a little centerpiece for the table. I was gifted a runner last year, but it was as long as a table, but barely stuck off on both ends. It wasn't enough to hang. It was just enough for the people at the ends of the table for it to be like it didn't hang over the sides. So I'm having to use this one, but I like this one. It's the red truck. I have a red truck full of pumpkins, so that's good. Then I've got my kitchen still a little bit of a wreck. I got everything for tomorrow's lunch right there. But I got my ribbons up, my bows on the cabinets, and some lights right there, and sunflowers over there in the corner. And that's all I'm gonna do. I think it's very festive, very pretty. I love that big tall tree, and I love my little scene right here. I'm just so happy with it. All right, I guess that's it. I've got all the wreaths on the doors down the hallway. And I haven't decorated my room yet. Levi's in there right now waiting for our nighttime peels, because it's almost 10 and we haven't taken our night times yet. Trying to think anything else. Since the fern is on the hearth, I put the little boy usually there on the hearth. He's on one side, she's on the other, and the pumpkin sits in the center. But since the fern is sitting there and I haven't decided to put them out yet, they're just sort of scattered around the house. I only put her in the pumpkin there. I got my throws on the backs of the couches. So I think it looks really pretty. You know, everything's sort of cleaned off. You know, I took everything down off the walls. It sort of opened it up. And, you know, I don't know. I think it looks good. When I did this wall and put the one single painting with the little sconces on both sides, I was just, you know, it looked really, really good. And so I thought, you know what, go ahead and clean this wall off too, get rid of some of the stuff. Biggest difference on this wall was where I took down his CD cabinet, his DVD cabinet. There were some small things down there, and I moved Jesus down, took them down, and I was able to move him down, so I tried to space everything a good distance apart. I can't move the mirror. The mirror, there's a bigger gap here than there, and I like things sort of symmetrical like that, but the mirror is hanging on a stud, and if I come any farther to make it look right, it wouldn't be a stud behind it to hang. And that mirror is very, very heavy, very old. It's got pieces missing. You can see some light. The wood is light where some pieces have fallen out right there too. It's very old. Probably I've had it, and I'm talking about old because I've had it for 30 years. That's how old it is. And I don't know how many years before that. It was in a yard sale that our church was having. And I seen it before we had the sale, and I told her that I wanted to buy it. It was Sean Vincent, actually. She was our her husband started out as our youth pastor and then became our pastor. Now they live in, it's not Sweetwater, Roby. They did live in Roby. I don't think they've moved. They've been there a long time. Anyway, we were having it was when our church was right, the one over here, beside Lester's driveway. Yeah, that was the Baptist church, and that's where we went to church when I was a kid, and then later when my boys were younger, before we started going back to the Assembly of God, because we did go to the Assembly of God for a while when I was a teenager. Anyway, at some point we were back here at the Baptist church, and they had a really good youth group. Like I said, Brother Jerry was the youth pastor, but he loved him so much. And yeah, we were having a yard sale, and I took that. So I don't know how long Sean had it, and if she got it from her mom or where she got it from, but it is heavy, like kill somebody heavy. It's heavy. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. This is all I'm gonna do this year. I've It didn't take me, but maybe, well, this I had up a few days ago because when the pieces started coming in, I just went ahead and did it. Some of y'all seen a little bit of it in the gifts and goodies video. But the rest of this, it was 2 totes, and I didn't even use everything that was in the totes. I just sort of scaled back a little, so, but I think it looks pretty. The lights just set everything off. It just gives you that mood, that fall mood. Now, if the weather would just cooperate, that would be awesome. All right, love you guys. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all later.